Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor, back with Thrantar, where we have constructed a quick draft deck, and we're about ready to start playing it. Are you ready, Thrantar?
I am. It's a pleasure to be back here, and let's see whether or not our draft was successful.
Well, it's up to the cards now.
Well, and us, and our opponents.
Well, yeah.
I mean, our draft was successful insofar as we ended the draft having picked 42 cards, but it's really hard to fail that step.
That's true. I mean, we had quite a bit of cards. I'm thinking we're going to keep this.
Yeah, we're keeping this.
So, I'm thinking Swamp Sparring Construct, and then we'll see where we go from there.
I mean, do we definitely open with the Sparring Construct?
Next, I spilled water on my mouse pad. Alright, there we go.
And then we'll probably follow up by playing a short sword and equipping it.
I'm trying to hide the fact as long as possible that we also have white.
Oh, definitely. You have to.
Since we're not going to be using the planes this turn anyway.
Right.
Okay. Untap target artifact. Okay, that was pointless. So put down the planes, and what do you think? Put this down?
Yeah, I think we just play Donathan here.
And no point in attacking. He just block it, and nothing would be gained except we have a tapped creature.
Yeah, now we could have considered attacking and then playing Donathan our second main phase, so that they might not block because they'd have, fear that we had a combat trick that was going to blow them out. Okay, so I start by playing the Divest.
Yeah.
I recommend targeting our opponent.
Yeah, not us. Let's see. Dreadshade.
They're nowhere close to having triple black.
Right, sacrifice creature, draw. Windgraze Acolyte. I think this is probably the biggest of the threats.
Yeah, but 5 mana is farther away than 4 mana. Like, honestly, I think it's about the Soothsayer.
Okay.
Drawing cards is good.
Alright. So, put the short sword... Oh wait, can we put the short sword over after he chooses a blocker?
No, you can only move the short sword around at sorcery speed.
Okay, so I think you put short sword on here and he can't block this because that would die instantly with the first strike.
Well, he'll probably use the Gideon Reproach that we just stole in his hand. Or use the Adamant Will that we stole in his hand. So I'd just go ahead and play Urza's Tome here. And then not attack, because we know we can't beat the combat tricks he has.
Okay. Okay, attacking a blocking creature. Okay. Oh, he's trying to trick us into blocking. I'm thinking of blocking with the Sparring Construct to put the +1/+1 on Damasa, and then we can put the short sword on the next. What do you think?
Sure. Also note that the Voltaic Construct effectively has Vigilance because he'll untap it at the beginning of his turn.
Oh, okay.
So I think you block with the Sparring Construct. If he wants to use a combat trick here, we're fine with it. Like, he's getting 1 card for 1 card.
And we actually get a bonus on it. +2/+2 and gains indestructible. Alright. All according to plan. Devenant Tapper. Question, if I equip, does that count as casting or no?
No, you did not cast a historic spell.
The rat. Okay.
You activated the ability of an artifact.
Gotcha. So we've got a couple options. We could use Urza's Tome to see if we could draw another card, or play this guy out, or because we can't really block right now with Gideon's reproach still on the field.
All right. So the thing is, as long as he's attacking us for 1, honestly, we don't really care. I think the play here is we equip the short sword, and at the end of his turn, we use Urza's Tome.
All right. I'm just going to throw a swamp in because we got mainly white on the field. All right.
Because we're perfectly fine exiling the Sparring Construct from our graveyard. Like, it's a 1/1, we're not going to recur it.
Oh, that's right. We can exile it from our graveyard instead of discarding a card.
Right.
All right.
The Sparring Construct will have found a higher purpose in life.
Alright. Begin your end step on tap target. We'll hit the resolve. And then use Urza's Tome.
Yep.
Aha! Another plains. So, what do you think of Windgrace Acolyte?
I think you should play it.
And no attackers just yet because he's got Gideon's Reproach.
Right. And remind me what the other card that we know he has is. There's the Dread Shade, there's the... Oh, he has a Windgrace Acolyte of his own. Okay.
Alright. No attackers for now.
And why don't you take a look and see what got milled into your graveyard?
Oh, yeah. Dark Bargain.
Diagonal Trap or a Swamp. Okay.
Alright, so if we can play the short sword on Windgrace Acolyte to tell him, no, you're not... Well, that wouldn't really do anything. Because we
That doesn't really do anything.
We can put down another Windgrace Acolyte.
I mean, I think you just attack with Danitha right now.
Just
And
attack.
possibly the Windgrace Acolyte.
Attack with both.
He's tapped out. It's not like he's going to cast the Gideon's Reproach.
Good point. Good point.
She first strikes, so if...
Yeah. And then we play this guy again.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
I know. But also, 2 of our swamps went down into the graveyard as well. We need just
Okay,
one more
but
mana for Evra. But
We have nothing that takes more than double black. We have all of the swamps we need.
yeah, I'm just thinking of land. But yeah. Don't say anything. So I don't want to do Evra because he wants him to use Gideon's Reproach. So that he doesn't.
So I'll point out if Evra's a 30/30, Gideon's Reproach doesn't do much.
No, but it's only his power. Evra's power, not the toughness.
Yeah.
So.
So I'll point out
Mhm.
that it is attacking or blocking creature. It's not like you can use the Gideon's Reproach till Evra gets to combat. At that point, Evra can at least be wearing a short sword and to have 5 toughness.
True. If I attack with Windgrace Acolyte, and if he uses it, then I can put down Evra at the end of the turn. What do you think? Or the second main phase? Or is that rushing too much?
Yeah, you could do that.
Let's see if he uses Gideon's Reproach. No, he does not. So maybe should I do a Devenant Trapper?
Another thing to note is that Urgros is a historic card, so if we want to exile Urgros and just draw a card with Urza's Tome, we can.
Okay, I think I'll put Abra down.
Okay. Then let's see how our opponent responds.
Yeah. With a 9/3. It's probably going to tap them.
Yeah, but it's not like he has any productive attacks.
Right. Alright. We can call the cavalry. Or we can use an Urza's Tome and exile Urugos. See what we have to get past Yargle.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect.
I would play the Davenant Trapper.
Yeah.
Because we can potentially kick the Sergeant of Arms next turn.
Yeah. I'm just checking it out. And just attack with Windgrace Acolyte for the time being. Oh, he's tapped out.
Honestly, I'd consider attacking with Denetha. Also, does she have Vigilance? Yeah, she has Vigilance. And if they use everything to block Denetha, like, we'll them somehow. If they manage to kill her, but we take out.
Yeah, I do like how we can turn Evera into a 34 right now.
Yeah.
Legendary gets +1 plus. Wait, what? I want to read that. Hello?
Vigilance and lifelink, if I recall correctly. Flying, Vigilance, lifelink, yep.
Okay. Holy crap, that just brought him back into the game.
I mean, generally, a very large lifelinker should do that.
Should I put the short sword on Windgrace Acolyte so that I can stop him from attacking?
Flying, Vigilance, lifelink. So I think you attack with Evra and Denetha.
Okay.
No, don't activate the ability. Just go to attack.
But save the Windgrace Acolyte, right?
Yeah, don't attack with the Windgrace Acolyte.
Oh. I mean, okay, they would definitely kill it.
Yep. And then activate Evra's ability.
Ah. Yeah, that's fine.
Although I actually should have had you get the life from... And then move the short sword over.
Oh. Screwed up.
No, yeah, I mean, I did. No, just move the short sword. Move the short sword. Short sword.
To Windgrace Acolyte.
The Acolyte.
And end turn.
You know, I messed up. I could have gotten you another 4 life.
Aha! He's got a sparring construct as well. I'm thinking of just attacking with Windgray's Acolyte, see if he'll block this. Or just block this.
Well, he's going to use the Gideon's Reproach.
Oh, so should I not block?
No, I think you should.
Because it does have Vigilance.
Yeah, you should still block, I think.
Okay.
Like, you need to get him to use the Gideon's Reproach at some point.
Gotcha. Oh, Adamant Will.
I mean, that's fine also.
Well, we can destroy that enchantment.
Not right now. Wait
Nice.
till he attacks, then before blockers, drop it out of the sky and run it into your first striker. Or well, actually, don't run into your first striker because it you run into the Davenant Trapper actually.
Alright. Yeah, because it'd be 3. Okay. So I should put down Sarah's Disciple and have enough left over for Invoke the Divine. Put Short Sword on Danissa.
I think you play the Sarah Disciple, and then you equip the short sword to someone, but I'm not sure who. I think Danitha? I think Danitha.
Yeah. He still has not drawn enough swamps for his Dreadshade. It's funny.
He shouldn't be running the Dreadshade, honestly, I don't think.
Attacks another target attacking creature gains fly until end of turn.
Something mounts itself on the Pegasus and attacks also.
Right.
Yep, invoke the Divine. And then actually you double block, I think.
Why double block? Because if he uses
Because
this...
he has the Gideon's Reproach.
Oh, and then it would get through
And-
if I...
And you want to actually kill Yargle. And I think... No, you double block with Danitha and the Davenant Trapper.
Okay, he's probably going to take
The
out...
Reproach Danitha and trade off with the Trapper. But you needed to actually kill Yargle, otherwise Yargle is going to keep fighting over on a Pegasus.
We have 36 health. Sergeant at Arms or Chainer's Torment?
I think we just work towards the Chainer's Torment. And then we give the Sarah's Disciple a short sword.
Yep.
And we can at least manage to attack this turn while it's a 3-3.
He has his own Urogos.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, you're both white-black decks, so we're gonna have a lot of the same cards.
Right. Put down the plain Sergeant at Arms.
Let's actually look at our graveyard for a second. So I think we actually put down a... Okay, we're going to be hit by... Yeah, I think we just Sergeant at Arms.
Put the plains down.
No, don't play the planes.
For the Urza's Tome
Because we
layer.
want to have a discard. And we'll want to be able to play Call the Cavalry next turn, which means that we'll need to still have it in our hand.
Right. So, no attacks. Next turn, we get a big-ass creature.
It'll be that. Yeah.
Oh, he has his own Call of the Cavalry.
We're both white-black decks. We're playing a lot of the same cards.
I forgot about that. At least I've got the planes instead. Alright. Call the Cavalry then?
I think we just want to eviscerate his Eros.
And then attack with Sarah's Disciple. No, it won't do anything.
It wouldn't do anything.
Okay, now we know exactly what's in his hand. We could soul salvage. That will be a last resort. So you can just plop down Call the Cavalry as a backup, or as a secondary.
I think we 17 and see what he does.
Leave the Sarah Disciple for now, because it won't get through.
That did seem like the most likely thing for him to do, yes.
That does not actually scare me. Should I and finish up with Call?
I wouldn't. We don't need it for anything.
I'm just trying to be mana efficient.
Right now, I think our priority is avoiding losing, and I think the way we lose is, I'm not even sure if there's a Wrath effect, but like if we get blown up by a Wrath effect and then can't rebuild, that would be a way we lose.
Okay.
Our opponent's going to attack us for 4 in the air. And then leave the 2/2 behind to block. Yeah, that's the thing to do.
Okay.
Well, they potentially have a combat trick here. Like, they have a card in their hand that we don't know what it is.
Invoke the Divine to get rid of my short sword.
Yep.
Well, now we can use Urza's Tome at the end of
We could already use Urza's Tome, but yes, we should definitely use Urza's Tome to get rid of our dead short sword. I can't remember if we ended up playing the Blessing of...
Oh, we have a lot of stuff we can throw away.
Yeah, just get rid of the short sword.
We could soul salvage, like, Evra.
Yeah, Evra's definitely a possibility. Like, we could go for Evra and Danitha. We could go for...
I think, oh yeah, this.
This is sort of the greediest play.
And then, yeah, we can plot down another planes. Or should we hold on to it for now?
We just, I think, hold on to the planes. I think we want to play Danitha. because the bit where they can hit us for 4 a turn in the air is maybe scary.
Well, now I can play a Dreadshade. Oh, but the Knight has Vigilance.
Yeah, it's a knight. They're heroic like that.
I think it's winning. Or just winning. Winning's good. So that was a hard fought win. Oh, I got a deck. Scurvy Dogs. Okay. Alright, we're off to a good start. First win.
Yep.
I should have asked if he needed a break. That was a bit back and forth with our white-black fight. Oh, let's get into this. This seems like a good hand to keep. You there, Centaur?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just with something.
Alright.
Yes, that's a perfectly fine hand.
Swamp and then Stronghold Confessor, or keep him for a possible kick.
I'd honestly hold the Confessor. I think you just play a Plains.
Yeah. Okay, so he's black.
And then you play a Plains and a Sarah Disciple.
Alright, then I do the Swamp and the Urza's Tome and attack with Sarah Disciple.
I think you just play Danitheth. Like, I'm not sure why you want Urza's Tome in such a hurry.
Good point. I was just trying to get to +1/+1, but you're right. When you're right, you're right.
So you should play the historic thing.
That is a historic. Oh gosh. Okay. All right.
That develops your board.
I keep. Whenever I think historic, I keep thinking artifact. I keep forgetting legendary is also historic. I keep forgetting what historic is. How's that?
That's fine.
Skittering Surveyor, so he's able to get another land.
Yep.
Swamp. It only comes to his hand, so we didn't get another land this turn. So I'm thinking to do Urza's Tome now and then go in.
Yeah, I think there's just Tome and attack.
And leave the Stronghold Confessors, right? In hand.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was able to kick it already.
That's not surprising.
But we can kick our own now. Or
Yeah.
should we do... No, not Sergeant at Arms.
No, we just play the 3/3 because it's larger than the 2/3, and this way we can maybe kick our 2/3 later.
That is slightly annoying.
Well, not really. We just play our own Windgrace Acolyte and like nothing happens.
Well, he stops our attacks. What did we throw away? Oh, some lands. Perfect.
Good, we didn't need those.
Yeah.
We didn't want to be drawing land for the next 3 turns.
Yeah. Should we attack Stronghold Confessor, see if I can get rid of his? Oh, wait, but he can block with Windgrace.
Well, if he blocks with the Windgrace, we're fine with that result. Yeah, we can attack with the Stronghold Confessor.
Alright. Okay.
I think we just trade Confessors.
Yeah. And then we play another Confessor. Though he does have 5 cards in his hand.
Yeah, but once you heard off the Confessors, I was gonna say that this lets us stack with Denethor, but he then played a 5/5, so.
We need to figure out a way to get rid of this Death Touch. Just put down the Confessor.
Put down the Confessor, we can block if we really want. The alternative would be placing down the Chainer's Torment. The 5/5 is definitely annoyingly large.
But it's also just got Death Touch. That's the also annoying thing. We've got another flyer out. Should be 2 planes into Sergeant at Arms just to get more people on the board. A Kickered.
So we can definitely play the Kick Sergeant at Arms. The question is just... I think we just go play the Kick Sergeant at Arms because it's our most mana efficient play. And there's a lot to be said for mana efficiency. Don't have any productive attacks.
Fortunately, nothing he has Vigilance, so... A swamp that we do not want to use. Should we do?
We just play the Chainer's Torment.
Yeah. It's got a +1/+1, which is going to go to waste. Or
No, you can attack with him.
yeah, I'll kill one of them.
Like if he double blocks, you trade, and if he doesn't, you push 2 damage.
Yep.
It's not glorious, but
It's still something.
you either trade up or get 2 free damage. So
I don't think it matters which one we block. They just trade Acolytes.
sure, if you want to trade, you can trade Acolytes.
Ah. Okay, so he has that. We can try a Dark Bargain, but we might want to hold off doing that, see if we can get Chainer's Torment next turn. And it's an instant, so...
I mean, we still Dark Bargain. Like, Chainer's Torment will still go off. There's not going to be a tremendous difference between, like, a 10-10 and 11-11 or whatever.
Alright, so just do it now?
Just do it now.
And should I put down the swamp? Wait, I can put this down for 0?
Yes, because Danatha makes all of your
Oh, right.
equipment and auras cost 1 less.
Okay, and
So I actually think you equip the short sword to the disciple, swing with... Actually, I'm not sure if you swing with the disciple or not. If you don't swing with the disciple, you have a 2/2 for striking blocker. Which I think is worth it.
okay, so hold off attacking.
Yeah.
If we have Castaway, get rid of that Feral Abomination, I think that would be great.
Seal away only targets tapped creatures.
Mountain? Oh
Yeah.
wait, he's about to put Pardic Wanderer.
Well, that doesn't explain why he has a mountain in his deck, to be honest. I suspect like Karazov, Sengir, Pureblood, or whatever is I think the most likely possibility. Yeah.
He has definitely bigger creatures than me.
It says the person that's about to get a 12/12.
Yeah. Alright. What to do?
Activate your Urza's Tome fishing for action.
Should we do another? Oh no, we can't do another Urza's Tome, but okay. So we got him. Just pass the turn then?
I think so.
Yeah, Urza's Tome allows us to fish through our deck for what we need.
Like, see, he's drawing these lands. Whereas we're drawing lands and then turning them into things that aren't lands. What does this 10th land get him?
Exactly.
Maybe something that has kicker. There are some kicking things, or you could just play Ouroboros. You have a thing that you can play for 6.
God, I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to put this down and I'm going to attack with Sarah Disciple.
Yes, and then I think you actually want to put down a swamp and move the sword over post-combat.
Alright, where are we moving the sword to?
To your flyer.
Oh, this guy.
Because if you have a 5/4 flying blocker, the Aven Sentry doesn't have a productive attack.
Also, it could stop the Pardic Wanderer by itself. Or we also have this for that.
Your 12/12.
Right. Doi. Ah! Well, hello there. So, move the short sword over to Sarah's Disciple, attack.
Why do you need to? You just attack with both flyers, it's 7. So if you attack with the 5/4 and the 2/2...
Oh, that would kill the Aven Sentry.
He has to block.
Okay. Perfect.
If he blocks the 5/4, it beats the 3/2 because that's just how sizes work.
I'm thinking, will he have enough to block everything?
He's got potential 6 blockers. You've got...
Yeah, he'll have enough to live even if we attack with everything. So just those 2 for now. Because he can just ignore the 1. Yeah. Maybe next turn we'll attack with everything, so we can miss the team. Because like you said, he has to block, or he dies, or unless he has some kind of melt one of your creature cards. Which he might have. That do 4 damage to target attacking creature.
Alright, he could have Gideon's Reproach, he could have Adamant Will to make his Aven Sentry live through combat, he could have Blessing of Belzenlock even to make them trade off, he could have...
That,
yeah.
can I move the short sword in response or no?
No, you can move short swords at sorcery speed. Which is to say, during your main phases when the stack is empty.
Gotcha. And for now, I'm thinking put the short sword Nightmare Heart.
Well, you can use Urza's Tome.
Huh. And yeah, get rid of Uragos.
No, you get rid of a swamp. Just end your search. Get rid of a swamp. You've got lots of swamps.
Right, okay.
You have raised deads. Maybe you'll bring back Urgaros at some point in the future.
Okay.
Put the short sword on something. I don't know what, but like something.
Trying to think where would be the best place to put it. I think for the time being I'll put it on her.
Okay.
Because she has first strike. And
Yep.
that could definitely stop the Stronghold Confessor in its tracks. Now if he attacks with anything and taps it, we can seal it away. That's why he's got red. Into the battlefield, return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from anywhere this turn. What creature cards did he have?
The whatever he sacrificed to kick the Vicious Offering, which was apparently...
That was not worth it.
How is it not worth it?
I mean, a Skittering Surveyor? I mean, like, okay, this, other creatures you control have haste.
It's still a 3/3 for 5. He got a card out of it, and then he'll get a card out of playing the Surveyor because it gets him a land.
Yeah, but like you said, he doesn't need any more land.
But it still pulls a card out of his deck, so it means that in the future he'll be more likely to draw not land.
I guess that's true.
And as I said, maybe he does have some big kicker effect.
From your graveyard to the battlefield. Ah. You have an aura equipment you control put this graveyard from the battlefield, you may return it. Do we take this?
No, I think you seal away something.
Probably this.
You seal away Tiana because she's like flying first strike is better than just flying, and 3 toughness is better than 2 toughness.
Well, now we can get rid of that Feral Abomination, and I don't have to be scared anymore.
But he hasn't actually done anything with it, so I mean, you can get rid of the Feral Abomination and then start swinging in with your 12/12. Would be the only reason to remove it right now.
Okay, let's see. We've got 4. I think let's try 1 Urza's to see if we can get something good, and then if we don't, then we'll eviscerate and. And search.
It's a swamp or plains or something.
Okay, and we can put the short sword down, put down the plane, eviscerate, put the short sword on him, and then swing in.
Oh, you won't have enough mana to equip the short sword.
That's why I put the planes down.
I think you hold on to, like, what is a 13/13 going to do that a 12/12 isn't?
He can block more than... Okay, just put the short sword.
Down, eviscerate the abomination, if that's like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
if I put the short sword to Sarah Disciple,
that'll just represent 3. Just go to combat, just attack with the 12/12 and the yeah.
you know, he's going to probably massively counterattack.
Okay, but you still have 6 untapped creatures.
get rid of a soldier. Oh no, wait! If I get rid of the sparring construct, I can put the +1/+1 and keep the power. So where should I put this +1/+1 on?
Probably on your flyer.
Alright, now he has no cards in his hand. Urza's Tome?
Urza's Tome.
Come on. And put down. Yeah?
No. You want to equip both short swords to the play the planes, play the trapper, equip both short swords to the confessor. Sorry. And then you swing with the confessor and the nightmare.
Or should we have just done everything? Because we probably could have won as well.
No, we can just, if you swing with everything, you can block the other 5 things. Like he's, well, yeah. Swing with everything. Just send 2 things to there. No, that doesn't kill him. It's not lethal.
Okay, so this is the safer play. We should get rid of the creatures that he controls have haste because, yeah. Okay, I didn't discard anything. Congratulations.
That's the reason why we played out the planes. It's because...
Yes.
Once I'm doing... math. I think you... No, you don't need to play that. So he blocks your 3 biggest things. Blocks that, and that, and you push 4. If he's got that, if he has that,
I'm taking short sword here, attack with these, because if 1/3 gets in, he dies.
Okay, so you play Evra. Because you want to tap down the Partick Wanderer.
And then
You put your swords to things.
Sergeant of Arms. Make that 3, so that's a lethal. And then other short sword. There. And swing it with everything?
Yep.
I have to say, these matches are kind of tough. You have no idea, because some things like the mountains had no rhyme or reason being there in a normal deck, and you're just like, why is there a mountain here?
Oh, I mean, they had a total rhyme or reason to being there. He drafted some red card that he wanted to splash.
Yeah. Probably he didn't have too many black or white cards, pure black or pure white cards to pick from. You need a break, or are you ready? Are you ready to keep going?
I think I can do one more.
All right. Well, we're 2-0.
Yep.
Not bad for a first draft.
Note that if you can consistently go like, let's say it's like 5.5 wins before 3 losses, you can just draft infinitely. That hand is totally keepable.
So, should I do down the plane sparring construct? or swamp and Sparring Construct. Excuse me.
I think playing Sparring Construct.
Oh dear, a blue deck. Interesting. So I put down the swamp. Keep the Stronghold Confessor for the time being.
Yeah, 1/1s are just so unimpactful.
Okay.
I think you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you still sort of attacked with your. Oh, why is he doing that there?
I am attacking.
Yeah. I thought I was opting because you'd like cast the end of your turn going.
No, he's
I've
just
also wasted point of damage, but no, he's just opting or like.
blue-red. Okay, if he throws the Locust God, I'm out. No, I don't think Locust God's Dominaria.
No, it's Hour of Devastation. I'm gonna get block.
Alright. Pass the turn.
Attack. Definitely attack.
Should I put him down so that when he dies, I gets +1/+1 on him?
You can. Yeah, you can go for it. The thing is, if like I don't think he's going to trade, which means that this doesn't actually do anything, and I think it's more likely to trade if you didn't get the counter. But Champion of the Flame is a really explosive. It's potentially really explosive as far as how it plays.
Uh-huh.
I'll just play theirs this time. Honestly, just attack with both.
Yeah. Because he can't block this. He has to block the Sparring Construct, but he won't. I think we're going to be in for some trouble soon. Once he gets 7 mana.
If only we had invoked the Divine in our deck and some method of filtering cards. But alas, we have nothing that will let us draw and discard cards to help us find the good cards in our deck.
Alright, enough is the condescension.
So honestly, I just use Urza's Tome here. We need a land more than we need a 2/3. We pitch probably the Sergeant at Arms.
Okay.
Yeah. We attack with everyone. If we really end up needing the Sergeant of Arms, we have the Soul Salvage to get it back.
Right. What a way to go. And first loss would be to Mana Screw.
Yeah, we're fine. Siege Gang Commander could be awkward, but...
What to do?
Okay, for that, they trade off that, and they do that. Then they... I think we actually go for the Dark Bargain.
Okay, should we get the other planes? Or call the cavalry?
I think we need the planes.
No attack?
No attack.
Well, we've got Invoke the Divine, so we'll just wait for him to... Wait, he sees that, right? No, it doesn't say to reveal.
No.
So he has no idea what we got.
Yep.
Perfect. So, should we do a Windgrace Acolyte or Chainer's Torment this coming turn? As we wait for him to do the Black Blade Reforged. So he put a goblin on the catapult and lobbed it at my confessor.
Yep. It seems like he has sins that need confessing. In this case, wanton murder of allies, but
No, he doesn't. He didn't want to listen to the confession. Oh, get rid of my foreign construct too.
yep. Moon's attacking you for 4.
Yep. So we'll put down the planes, and I think we need to get a critter out. This good? Oh wait, he'll be able to take that out. Because
Well, he can't both take it out and equip the Black Blade. Which suggests I'm not sure what.
I'm just thinking if we get this with 2 +1/+1 counters, he can block whatever he has, and he can't just delete it.
Well, he then throws the other guy at it, but yes.
This guy's not a creature, a goblin though.
The Siege Gang Commander can throw himself.
Oh.
Um,
But he can't do
but
both.
I think we can still...
Yeah?
I'd still put up the Stronghold Confessor.
Kicked.
So I mean, we're just really hoping here that he's not drawing a land. If he draws a land into equipping the Black Blade, or fade.
Yeah.
Which was pretty likely because he cast the Opt last turn, which we knew about. Like, this was pretty likely. No blockers.
Well, we can get rid of him that way.
That's not going to... It's a question about timing, so lay out the planes. So if we need to invoke the Divine right now.
Right now.
If he untaps, we can't invoke the Divine in response to him doing something, because he'll just chuck goblins at our face and we will die.
Okay.
And now I think we actually just passed the turn.
And if he does nothing significant, we can Urza's Tome and see if we can get something new. If it was kicked, gain control of target creature until end of turn.
I mean, instead he's just going to steal our Stronghold Confessor and kill us, but, you know, you have to play the odds.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, we win some, we lose some.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess we can continue on our drafting escapades next episode. This is a little exhausting, and I think I need a break. How about you?
All right, fair enough.
Alright, then I'll...
Pleasure playing with you.
Thank you, and I'll see you next episode.